Welcome, I'm Gabby, and I'm going to teach you how to sound more natural when asking questions. First things first, let's understand the difference between action verbs and auxiliary verbs. The action verb is the main element in a sentence. It is expressing an action. Auxiliary verbs, they help the main verbs. Yeah, they help the action verbs. How do they help the action verbs? They help creating questions, expressing tense, expressing mood, expressing voice. And this way you can make negatives as well. We are going to focus on some examples. All right, so let's begin with this very simple conversation. You can repeat after me, okay? You can repeat twice every sentence. Who will win the game? Your turn. One more time, okay. Who will win the game? Very good. This is a question in the future. We know that because of will, the auxiliary verb of the simple future. And the action verb is win. Okay, so the answer is, I think the home team will win. Could you repeat that? Okay, one more time. I think the home team will win. Your turn. Excellent. And I understand this is future, not because of words like tomorrow or next time, not because of words that mark the time, but because of will. I understand that we are talking about something that will take place in the future. Now, about the last thing we have in this conversation, last but not least, repeat together after me. Yeah, didn't they win last time? Okay, could you repeat it? One more time. Yeah, didn't they win last time? Your turn. Excellent. So this is a negative question using did in the negative. So did is the auxiliary of simple past. I understand that this is in the past. Notice that the verb, the action verb win, doesn't change. It's always win. Win, win, win. But because of the auxiliaries, I understand whether it's future or past. You see, let's see more examples. Repeat after me. Do you know her? Well, I don't think so. Repeat. Excellent. So in the question and in the negative, we see do. Do is helping me with the verbs, with the main verbs, know and think. We need do in the question. So it is indicating that the question is in the simple present, and it's indicating that it is a question since the beginning. In the negative, it would be incorrect if I said, well, I not think so, or I think not. I see many students saying this. I think not. This is also incorrect. We need the auxiliary verb do to make this negative. We will understand more about this in the next lessons. But I want you to observe that. How it is important to use do in both questions and negatives. After that, we see an example of simple past sentence. Repeat after me. I saw her once at the bakery. Very good. But we've never really met. Okay, here we have one example of simple past. And I know that because I know that saw is the simple past of the verb see. In the affirmative, there's no necessity for the auxiliary did, but the action verb is sufficient. Yeah, so there's no necessity because I'm using the second column of the verb, the simple past of the verb see. Notice that when we use the present perfect, I need the auxiliary in the affirmative. With, this is have abbreviated. This is the auxiliary of present perfect tense, which indicates past. I know it's confusing. Don't worry so much about it now. But notice how we need it in the affirmative. So it's helping me use the participle of the verb meet, met, met. Meet, met. All right, so this is some of the ways you see the action verbs working together with auxiliary verbs But basically, what the auxiliary verbs do and what they are for especially two things. First is expressing the tense. It's very clear when I see will that it's future, for example. Expressing tense, it helps me express the verb tense if it's future simple, continuous, if it's perfect, if it's past, if it's present. I know those things. Time and tense, they are formed by the combination of the form of the action verb and the auxiliary verb. So they are 50-50 working on that. And also the questions, you know that they are questions since the beginning. Let's see some of the examples here. You can also repeat after me. I think they will win the game. This is a previous example. Repeat, please. I think they will win the game. Very good. They're enjoying the party. You. Excellent. Will you see there's a connection here. Will you come to my party? Will you come to my party? Repeat. Excellent. One more time. Will you come to my party? Good. And does he like going to the beach? Repeat. Excellent. All right. You can repeat, you can return to the videos, to the previous examples and practice pronunciation, repeating a few more times if you feel like. But basically that's it for this lesson today. Next time we are going to observe in more details with some more examples the structure of questions in English and how the auxiliary verbs are used, how they work in questions. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to download the material down below in the description. You will find the link to download it. Also, the exercises are available, so definitely go there, check this out, do the exercises, and don't forget also to check the next lessons in this series of videos. We are going to launch every day a new lesson, so make sure that you activate the notifications of our channel. Comment your doubt in this video if you find anything, any explanation confusing, or if you're not so sure, please leave a comment. I'll make sure to reach you out to answer, to reply to your questions. I'll see you next time.